All right, we are live. And my foot is asleep. It feels very weird. Oh my god. Okay, we'll move on. Um, Today we're playing Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic. Ooh, I hate when body parts fall asleep. It's such a weird feeling. All right, whatever. Moving on. Um, okay, no, it's fine. All right, let's go and launch the game. Um, I was sitting on my foot as I get, probably the reason. And then just before I was started streaming, I got off of my foot. Oh shit, that's not good. Dang it. Oh no. Okay. Uh, I forgot to switch my screens around. Okay. I've launched the game. I can't close the game now though, until I get to the main menu, and I can't get to OBS. So just kind of stuck until the game finishes launching. Yeah. So yeah, it does that to the other screen for some reason. All right, there we go. We can quit it now. Um, Screen still looks broken for whatever reason. All right. Hopefully this doesn't crash OBS. Actually, I usually do this beforehand, so it's X-render output. I think. Is that my wallpaper? Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's output. Is it not output? What? Oh, I forgot the command. I'm useless on stream. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Oh, I spelled it wrong. It's dash dash output. I can't type on stream. It's really bad for some reason. Okay, it's dash dash output HDMI dash dash auto left of DP. Is it 2? Fuck, no, that's wrong. Maybe it's just right of. I I can't remember the command off the top of my head. Ah, dang it. Okay. 3. There we go. Got it. And didn't crash OBS, luckily. I can't believe I got that wrong so often. I don't know what it is. On stream, I just cannot perform typing at all. It just doesn't work. And any like commands that I know of. Oh, okay, that's the wrong thing. Oh, right now OBS has the screen capturing backwards for whatever reason. There we go. Okay. Now I can launch the game. We're good. Nope. Okay, Steam isn't working now. All right. Okay. Uh, okay. No, this is fine. Hello, JMC. I fucked some things up, I think. All right, you know what? Let's do. All right, let's do this. Actually, where is it? Um, okay. Turn the screen capturing on again. Just type Star Wars. I don't know if that works. Okay, nope. Oh, well, that's fine. It worked. It worked out. We're good to go now. Finally. It's the pressure of being on stream, I think. Whenever I'm on stream, I can't type, I can't do commands. All the computer knowledge just leaves my brain, it seems. A lot of times. Oh, fuck. Okay, no, it's fine. That's fine. Can't wait for the Pazak tournament. Dude, I'm gonna have nightmares of Pazak at this point. It's haunting me. Okay. Load this. Honestly, last time I just failed the trial. Well, we did get Jolie's friend there. We saved him from execution at the very least. We, got that sentence down to just a nice little lifetime in jail. Very, that's fine. He'll get over it. Well, actually, Jolie's probably actually pretty happy about that. Actually, I think I perfectly succeeded what Jolie would have wanted. Gotta hype yourself up here. Hype myself up here. Jolie, he wasn't too happy with the fact that his friend turned out to be a murderer. So, he didn't want him to get away scot-free. But he's probably also pretty against a death sentence. So Jolie's, it's probably, that sentencing is probably right up Jolie's alley. It's perfect for what this is just what Jolie would have wanted, probably. I don't know how to get his opinion on it. Robot character? Did I change my characters? Well, I've got a party. What? So this is my character. And then, you have, like, NPCs, I guess, that are, like, HK-47 and Jolie. They're party members that you pick up along the way. What? But this is, technically the character that I created, I guess. Okay, come on, go through. So I'm actually kind of curious. Is he in jail now? Oh, forgot. I don't have the authorization anymore. I was hoping to get his opinion. Can we talk to Jolie, maybe? Oh, yes, we can. Hell yeah.
You defended him well enough. I wish we had time to look into matters more fully. But wishing is only useful for the young and idealistic. What's done is done. The Republic will likely appeal the matter eventually, and he'll be free. I just would like to know if that's
better than death.
Sunry was a good man once, and a good friend. I'll miss him. I don't want to talk about this anymore. My jaw aches.
Alright, I don't know if he's happy or not. I don't think he's happy with anything in life, so it's probably the best. As long as he's not mad about it, that's better than what he feels about life in general. There's a way to free roam from the camera, appear into restricted areas. You might see Sunry in his cell. I'm not sure how to do it on PC. That's all good. I don't know if I want to be able to just peer around. I don't have that information, but I do have. There was another Cellcath guy here. Is it him? Yes. I have discovered the fakes. I did not remember to check on Shasa. I do have information though. Excellent, you've done well. What have you learned? The Sith hired the I already told him that. The Sith are training Cellcath youth in the ways of the Dark Jedi. Yes, this makes sense. It's a wonder I did not see this before. Manon's greatest strength is our neutrality. If Malik brainwashes our youth and indoctrinates them in the ways of the Sith, he will have a strong following among the Selkath people, strong enough to seize control of Manon and our cult out. A few credits will refresh my memory. Yeah. Okay, why is option 2 even a thing here? I mean, a couple credits would have been nice, but, like, why is option 2 even here? I've convinced your daughter to turn back on her Sith way. Like, would I just lie for no reason? What is the point of this one? Human, if you speak the truth, I'm forever in your debt, and yet my joy is tempered by knowledge that the Sith will walk freely about Manon. Hopefully the testimony of my daughter will be enough proof of their actions to make Otto City authorities take action. I hope so. You've done much for me, human. Here are the credits I promised you. Oh, we still get the credits. You know, I have to be buttered up previously. Seems like you didn't really have more to give anyway. Give me my money and get out of here. No, we're getting money. We'll be thankful. We won't go with option 2 because I do want the money. Thank you. Please excuse me now, human. I must go to speak on authorities about this Sith plot and what they've done to my beloved daughter. Heck yeah. So wait, how much gold credits did I end up getting? I didn't actually read. Oh well. I'm sure it was enough to buy a house. He's just so thankful. Thousands and thousands of credits, I'm sure. 500 or 600, yeah, probably. But we'll assume that he's so thankful that he's given us his life savings. Wow, such a kind man. You know, I can't disprove my delusion, so it must be true. It's always good to see the best in people. Years ago, you did amass 100k in the game, yeah. Did you just do that with like Pazak and the racing games? I think that's what you mentioned beforehand. Alright, I think the Republic embassy's here. We'll try to figure out why they're... Or not. Nope, wrong way. Maybe. Pazak Racing sung lots of equipment. There's even more Republic soldiers here, so maybe it was the right way. Huh? Was it the right way? I don't actually know. If it was, I was about... I had such a nice line lined up for if I was going the right way. I was gonna say, oh, the Force works in mysterious ways, but that's completely ruined. Damn. Alright. Well, it's slightly disappointing. Maybe it is still the right way. Maybe I do have to just go further this way. I'm blindly going at this point. Yeah, no, it's... actually, hold on. Hold on. Pretty sure this... Oh, no. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh? Did I actually... Oh my goodness. Actually did go the right way. Oh wait, this is a Sith. I went the completely wrong way. I went the opposite of the right way. Yeah, this is the Sith embassy here. I was meant to go to the Republic side. So I'll look away on the other end of the city though. What do we got here?
You got any armor plating for my swoop?
Yes, I have a fine piece right here. A little dented, but still serviceable. And a real bargain at that price.
I thought this garbage was free. You actually sell this junk? You fish are a strange breed.
Get out of my store. I'm sick of you Sith and your stupid jokes. I've got real customers to worry about. I don't need you coming in here making fun of my inventory every day.
Don't worry, junk man. When I want garbage, I'll be back.
Alright, let's see what he's got. We're here to mock me as a Sith, or do you actually want to buy something? I'm interested in buying. Please forgive me. I had no cause to be so rude to you. The Sith make such trouble for me in my business, and business has been slow. If that's no excuse for my tone, I apologize. Please, let us start off on the right foot. Welcome to the used goods store of Yordle Ixalis. That is a great name, and I'm sure that drives business. If there's anything I can help you with, all you need to do is ask. Maybe it's a catchy name in his native tongue, but that's just a bit hard to say. Stock's all secondhand, and someone has minor damage. Okay. Let's go ahead and buy a couple of these repair kits for HK. I'll probably appreciate those. Let's buy the computer spikes. I'm pretty sure I'm out. I might buy some plating as well. It might be good for HK. I don't think HK can equip. The plating is good, yeah. I might check what HK has right now before buying, though. So, yeah, I already have, like, some stuff here. Best plating in the game? Oh, okay. Oh, wait, hold on. I can equip these stun rays and stuff. Advanced gravity generator? What the fuck? What is this? Use is 10. Okay, not a lot of uses. On hit, slow for 100% for 9 seconds. To negate slow. Flamethrower, okay. Automatically discard after all available use. Okay, so I don't know. I struggle with consumables in game. I just don't like using anything that's consumable. So a lot of times I just end up hoarding them. And as Benito can tell me, I have a massive inventory management issue. So they just pile up and never get used. Because maybe one day I'll be in the perfect situation where I just need it, but it never happens. Okay. T3 has an unlimited stun ray in KOTOR 2. Nice. Yeah. Consumables. Why? I will never use them. Oh. Like, if it was rechargeable, that would be so much better. But, like, the idea of having to buy new stun rays every time, it would be so much better if I could, like, recharge them somehow. I don't know how that makes any difference, to be honest. Like, in Skyrim, where I had used the bow, the only reason I could stick with using a bow is because I could just, like, whenever you fight bandits, they'll have arrows when you kill them. Like, your enemies will have arrows that you can just take from them and then use, and you'll never run out of arrows. You don't have to buy more arrows, because you just pick the arrows off of your enemies' corpses. And that was perfect. Pretty much never ran out of arrows. I never had to buy more. That's the only way I was able to use the bow. I really did not want to buy arrows or make arrows myself. Computer use +6. That seems really good. What? Since when do I have this? Okay, I'll equip that. That seems like really good. I could increase his computer use by 10 if I use both of them, right? I'll use the security decryption interface, I guess, but yeah, dang. Oh, this is also an consumable. What is going on? Why is all this stuff consumable? I'll get some better droid plating, I guess, but are all the droids just all their stuff is just consumables. Alright. So that's by 11, so that's probably the best, I guess. I have one that's plus 10, or has 10 defense bonus. Oh wait, hold on. Interface tool, computer probe, flamethrower. Yeah, but it's on use thing. I think the Yavin gets 12 defense bonus playing. Oh, okay. Well, we'll get the 11. Well, I mean, 1 point isn't really that much. I might as well just use the 10 that I have now. We'll see how. I'll go back and see how expensive it is. We'll buy a flamethrower. And we'll buy, let's see, 2,000? HK, I'm treating you nice here. I'll splurge a bit for you. I get, oh, nope, that's not what I meant to do. I'll buy you this really expensive plating, but it hurts me to spend that much. I don't know, I don't like buying stuff in games. I like picking them up off my enemy's corpses. But it seems like in KOTOR, you can't really pick, people's armor up and generally or at least as much. I don't love selling stuff either. But let's go ahead and sell this stuff. I really do not need this. You would sell anything I don't use. I don't use any of this. Oh my god, I have so many lightsabers. Yeah. Alright. Let's just sell all this shit. One of them had crystal upgrades. Oof. Oh well. Wait, that might have been the lightsaber that I used then. It'll be okay. I'm sure it'll be fine. I can buy it back if I really need to. Hello, Jasper. How you doing? It's been a while. I don't know, a couple days. Not that long actually. All right. Close. Let's see if I accidentally sold my own lightsaber. Okay, no. I have the double-bladed purple one. Which one was the one that I saw? Oh, what did I do? What have I done? Okay, there we go. I guess I'll talk with him. Lightsaber. Blue or purple? this one? I don't know how to tell. I mean, it doesn't look like any of these have crystal single-bladed red. So this one? It's not all that good. I have so many crystals, it doesn't really matter. Stun bonus. Oh yeah, we'll just buy it back. Got really annoying chat and a lot. I don't know if you were really annoying chat. I don't know. Don't think that was happening. It's still happening, but you would like to talk about NixOS. It sounds like the best thing ever, but you don't know how to use it. I mean, I barely know how to use it either. I mean, I pretty much just kind of... the main thing I end up doing is pretty much just adding more programs into, you know, I just have like a list of programs that it installs. I don't really do, I haven't gotten into the home manager thing, which I want to get into, or the flakes thing, which I also want to get into. The main thing that I use from NixOS is just having a list of programs that it automatically downloads. And other than that, the customization that I've done is like barely anything. But yeah, I mean, I do like NixOS. It does make some things a bit complicated because it doesn't follow the Unix file structure, and installs things in the Nix store rather than in the bin, and compiling from source is complicated. But I mean, generally, you know, you can do everything with it. It's just sometimes works differently, you know, in a very NixOS way. It would be perfect if Debian packages worked on it. I mean, you could just set up DistroBox, run a Debian, basically a subsystem of Debian to download Debian packages inside of. That's what I'd like, because,
Hey, Tyberg. Ah, glad to hear.
Okay, I don't care about this. I'm trying to find the Republic Embassy. Because I had, you know, I was downloading games off of itch.io, and they were coming as an executable, but they wouldn't, okay, this is also wrong. They wouldn't run in NixOS, because obviously NixOS is sometimes a little funky. Oh, here, okay, we found it. Nice. So we need to figure out why they have so many mercenaries. Oh, did I?
Excellent. It does not appear to have been tampered with, so the Sith did not manage to copy its contents yet. And now for your information. We are not supposed to speak of this, but since you are a Jedi and we have exhausted all the other options,
are they just going to tell me why they're hiring mercenaries?
As you know, the Republic is fighting for its very existence against the evil of the Sith Empire. As you also undoubtedly know, we're doing very poorly. We need much in the way of supplies and material to stem the tide of battle and bring us victory. Manan is the sole source of Kolto, the most powerful medical substance in the galaxy. Frankly, we need as much of it as we can get.
Looks like it. If I use the Nix package manager on Debian, would it still do things the NixOS way? It wouldn't do things the NixOS way. But you can still like set up Nix environments and Nix shells. Oh my goodness. You know, you can still do Nix environments and Nix shells to you know, set up programming environments if you want, and to try out packages. You can still do that, but you can't, like, I think you could maybe write a .NIC, or you could probably write a NIX file to, and then just parse it to NIXENV. I don't know how to do that, but you probably could do that. But yeah, you can set up environments and shells the same way.
The Selkath conservatives, with their neutrality treaties, seek to treat the Sith and the Republic equally. This includes Kolto exports, but a few more far-sighted Selkath see that if the Sith are ever allowed to win, the galaxy will be plunged into darkness, and there would be nothing to stop them from taking Manon anyway. So we made a deal.
What sort of deal?
We recently began construction of a secret underground facility to harvest Kolto directly at its source.
Alright,
We
going
also hope to one day be able to synthesize
the
it
treaty.
effectively. Current techniques are insufficient for the task, so we must mine it for now. The amount we take would hardly be noticed, since most is lost naturally before it reaches the surface anyway. We were nearing completion of the base when the digging teams reported some sort of obstruction.
This is
An
what we
ancient
need.
building or artifact, possibly your star map. Transmissions from the base were cut off abruptly after that, and we haven't heard from the station since.
Okay, so this might be why they're hiring the mercenaries, and we also got a clue on where the star map might be. Perfect. Huh, okay. What happened down there?
We don't know. We just don't know. As you may have noticed, we're hiring a lot of mercenaries around here. Ostensibly, they're to be shipped off-world to aid in our fight against the Sith, but they're really for another purpose. When we lost contact with the station in the Rackard Rift, we sent our contingent of Republic soldiers down to investigate.
I mean, I guess at that point we're
We've
pretty much
tried
double
hiring
crossing
mercenaries and
if
sending
we
them
report
down as
back.
well, but none of those expeditions have returned either. The reason we really sent that droid underwater, and the reason we needed its data back so badly, was to find out what happened to the Rackard Rift station. But now that we have the data back, our operation is in no danger of exposure to the Sith. And now I must live up to my end of the bargain.
You download FreeBSD and installed, but after learning you can't pre-install desktop environments and nothing works, you gave up on that very quickly. Yeah, I mean, BSD doesn't have as much support. I know the Tech Sovereign Fund recently gave them like 600K to, you know, improve the development there. But yeah, FreeBSD. Okay, so Linux has a monolithic kernel, has, you know, all the drivers and all that as part of the kernel generally. But BSD is not a monolithic kernel. You know, it follows the Unix philosophy of everything doing, every program doing one thing and doing it very well. So you can like swap things out. You don't have all the drivers pre-installed. You know, pros and cons for that. So it is a cool operating system, and I do want, like you, probably get around to trying it. But, you know, it doesn't have as big of a backing. Not as many people use it, and it's definitely not easy for, you know, it does require some knowledge to really get it to work. It's no interest, must live up to my end of the bargain. How will I get down there?
I took the liberty of having a submarine prepared for your departure. Merely use this card to get past the door behind our Kolto packing room and enter the sub they're in. It has been programmed to take you down to the station, and also to take you back up should you need something. I would send soldiers to assist you, but we've lost many of ours, and nearly exhausted the mercenary population of this planet. The soldiers we have are barely enough to keep this base secure. The Sith have also noted our interest, and begun to bribe mercenaries away from us. Please, find out what happened to the facility. There may be some survivors left down there. Perhaps even the head scientist. Kono Nolan. Good
Alright.
luck in your efforts.
Should I double cross them? Maybe? I think I will. I mean, I don't... Their colors are so ugly that I... You know, look at this uniform. I do not care to support these people very much. I'm going down there for the star map, but I'm also gonna go ahead and tell the Selkath about it. You had some sort of network, but not DNS, which I was still not interested in setting up networking stuff yourself. Yeah. No, I don't like setting up all that low-level stuff myself either. You can tell the Selkath later too. I'm gonna do it right away. No, I don't know. Like the low level, setting up all the low level stuff was interesting. Tell the Sith too. No, I'm not gonna do that. They already know about it, or at least they know generally that we have an interest, that the Republic has an interest in it. If I find my way back to where the guy is. It's not this place. Yeah, this is the west center. Well, it might be. Oh, goodness, my sense of direction is horrid. Okay, no. It is west central. You have to go that way. But yeah, that's probably the reason why I like Nick's OS as well, is because it sets up all the pretty low, like you just have to give it the options, I guess, but it pretty much sets up all the low-level stuff for you. And you don't have to worry about setting up most things yourself. Which, yeah, I don't know. When I was trying to set up a Raspberry Pi to use as a desktop, I was like, oh my goodness, I have to type all these commands in? Don't have to just, you know, I don't know, I've used NixOS for so long now that typing commands to set things up just feels weird to me now, for some reason. You use Nix with Cinnamon? Yeah, I mean, actually, does Nix... I think there is, like, is there, like, an X server Cinnamon thing option? Probably. Alright, it's this one. Hello, Milko. The Frackert Rift. It's as I feared. Though the Republic is fortunate, I was the one assigned to investigate this case. Human. Ooh, allow me to be blunt with you. If I report this violation to my superiors, the Republic will be banned from Anon. But I don't wish to do this. I see the Sith for what they are, ruthless and evil. The Republic has always respected our independence, but if they fall, the Sith will be quick to send an invasion team to conquer Manon. I cannot simply ignore what the Republic has done. The Frackert Rift is the source of Manon's Kolto, and I fear the science station may damage production of the delicate resource.
You think the Republic is trying to steal the Kolto, perhaps?
Yeah, they
An
are.
odd thing for the Republic to do, no?
They just admitted to it, Jolie. What are you talking about? You must tell the Republic to stop this madness at once. Make them shut down the facility and recall their people before they do something they'll all regret. Never mind, use KDE because you can only download NixOS as KDE or GNOME. You can only download it with KDE or GNOME, but then in the options when you edit the config file, like their downloader only has KDE and GNOME options, but then in the config file, you can just switch KDE with Cinnamon or GNOME or whatever. Like before you. Like, you can edit the config file before you install it onto your system. If that makes sense. Or you can, like, find one online and then just plop it in and replace the config file there. And yeah, you can just change the config file and make it use Cinnamon or GNOME or XFCE. I don't know all the desktop environments it has. I know it doesn't have every window manager. Like when I first used it, actually now I'm saying it, I think it has a lot. Like it even has DWM. Maybe download it as KDE, but install it and yeah. Lost contact with the science facility. Of course, I should have realized. Doubtless, they were hiring the mercenaries to investigate the situation. I fear mercenaries alone may not be enough to save their station. There were ancient mysteries within the Frankfurt Rift that even the Selkout do not comprehend. I fear the Republic has awakened something that was ooh, what do we got going on here? But DWM works, like all the suckless utils work super weird with NixOS. Because obviously you have to compile the suckless utils to use them, and NixOS makes compiling from source a bit odd, because the file paths are different and stuff. So what you end up doing is in the Nix configuration file, you set options for which patches you want to use and all that. And then you can, so you set options for all the things that you want DWM to use. And I don't know, or any of the suckless util, but it's just this complicated thing. I was like, oh my god, because I was thinking about using Surf as my browser. It's one of the suckless utils. I was looking into how to set that up, and I was like, oh my god, this is even more complicated now than even just using the base suckless utils and compiling them yourself. You think it'd be funny if you used my Nix file? My Nix file is honestly basically just the regular Nix file with just the list of programs I use. Sounds like you know more than me. Had an information human, I'd share it with you willingly. You've done the right thing informing me of this, but I must ask something of you. I fear the mercenaries will find answers the Republic is looking for. They prefer blasters to brains, but you've shown yourself to be resourceful. Perhaps you can see where others have failed. Investigate this facility, human, and I promise to keep my silence so that the vile Sith do not gain from the Republic's foolishness. I only hope my silence does not lead to disaster from anon. Here's the payment I promised you. Now I must take my leave, human. My superiors are expecting a full report from me, and there's much I must do to ensure they can uncover the Republic's actions. It doesn't have my window manager? No, it doesn't. I mean, it just, like, I just enable the option. I just have, like, xserver.enable .i3 space equal true, whatever, the semicolon. That's all it has for my window manager. And then I had to, like, download Rofi, because I wanted to use that. I've been testing that out recently. But yeah, no, it doesn't have anything with the config of my window manager, other than
I hope you're here to play
the
some
fact that,
Pazak.
oh, what the fuck, JMC? What are you doing? No.
So
No, Pazak. I cannot handle it. I should have known. I should have known, JMC. It's terrible. Okay. Let's go. Oh my god. Okay. Let's go and investigate this this bad boy. So secret base underwater. Access to the submersible to a submersible. Okay, where was the submersible? Probably in the Republic embassy, I guess. I have been thinking of maybe doing a video just going over my i3 configuration file. And, you know, just explaining it. And maybe putting it on, like, GitLab or something. I'm doing that with all my config files. Maybe. You know, I'm not super proud of my config files. They're not super great. But like some of it, you know, would have been nice to know when I was throughout the years. I don't know. I mean, I could have easily just like looked further into the manuals and stuff, and you know, the documentation, and learned all of it. Like, I never read through all of the i3 documentation for whatever reason. Wait, did I go the wrong way again? Yeah, this is the Sith. Oh my goodness. This is the Sith embassy. My sense of direction is terrible. Like, I should have just read through the i3 documentation, to be honest. But for whatever reason, I didn't do that. So, you know, there are some features where I was like, oh, this is a better way to do this. I should have known about the entire time. Like, one thing, I can pretty much show it to you here. My bar, I like having it like this, where if I hold the window... Ooh, shit, I just... Okay, it's probably fine. Like, it just pops up when I hold the Windows key. So when I'm switching which workspaces I'm on, it'll show me show me which workspaces are active. And then whenever I don't really usually care to see which workspaces are active, because, you know, I usually know it in my head. But sometimes that helps out with, oh my god, with knowing where things are. Okay, where am I going? No, this is, I just went, okay. The map isn't super helpful, to be honest, either. Tvark Shop, Visitor's Hotel. Okay, no. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, it is helpful. Man, why don't I use the map more often? I don't know what it is. I just have for some reason, I just don't like... I think it might be from Skyrim, where the map, you know, just was too accurate, and you could just see everything on the map, so I stopped using it and when I was playing Skyrim because it gave way too much information. Maybe that's why. And now in just all the games, I just refuse to use maps. Ooh, okay. This looks fun. Let's use it. Alright, what do we got? Nice little animation here. It's a nice looking ocean. I wish I could see more of it. Dude, you know what would be awesome? Like, maybe this exists somewhere. But like, so I have a bunch of quite a few DVDs of like documentaries for the ocean, right? It's like a documentary about dolphins, sharks, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. I kind of want and I like playing them just in the background. They're nice vibes, you know, nice imagery, usually a nice calming, you know, a super nice voice. Just have it on in the background. Love it. What would be kind of cool is something like that, but for like a fictional universe, like the Oceans of Manon. I kind of want something like that, but that is probably so niche that I don't know why it would exist. Like just some random fictional universe, a documentary about its ocean with nice, nice voice going over it and just super nice shots of the ocean and all that, all the critters in there. This place is dangerous. Yeah. Learn Go and become a programmer. I mean, I don't really have much. Oh, hold on. This guy's dead. It is dangerous. There's quite a few dead people just lying around. And this submersible got become pro gamer. Yeah, no, I suck at gaming. No shot. What? I don't know. I guess I haven't really played any shooters on stream in a while. In a pretty long time, but like, I'm tragically bad. I did join a
How did you get in?
Oh.
Did they send another submersible? Quick, we have to get out of here. We have to get away.
What's attacking them? What happened?
No, we have no time. We
Oh
have to
no,
leave now.
what happened, man?
I managed to close the
Just
door
wanna know
after
what's
they
up.
killed everyone else, but I don't know how long it will hold.
I'm not going anywhere. Or what happened
The
here?
cell cath, they went crazy. They started killing anything that moved. Someone must have triggered the defense systems too, because all the droids activated as well. I was one of the mercs the Republic sent down here to find out what happened.
So there's some cell cat down
We
here?
came down and secured the first couple of rooms. There were bodies everywhere. And the cell cath came out, screaming and croaking their fishy little war cries.
Okay, well, I mean, you are, kind of doing something illegal down here. 1v1 CSGO, 2 Dust 2. Dude, last time I 1v1 someone, I played for like 1 or 2 hours. And they just killed me over and over and over and over again. For every time they killed me, probably like 10 times, I would get lucky and kill them once. Like every 10 to 20 times I died, I'd get lucky and hit them and managed to kill them once. And on top of that, the way it was set up was every time you died, your health and all that would reset, I guess. So I was 1v1ing this person and just wearing them down. It took me like 10 deaths to wear them down enough to the point where I killed them. And they weren't even like a pro gamer or anything like that, right? They were like a student. I think they were like a French comp sci. It was from France, I think. I think he was studying computer science or something like that. He just completely dog walked me. I lost so bad. And then after 2 hours, like, hey man, I can't do this anymore. I'm tired. And he was like, oh dude, I had a great time, man. It was a good game, I was like, yeah, good game, man. And he was like, I did this, Oh, I was so embarrassed. Yeah, he completely destroyed me. And then the entire time he was just cheerful, and at the end he was like, oh dude, good game. You did well. I think you got better by the end. Like, really? I don't know about that.
They swarmed out and over us. There was no way we could stop them. So we ran. But hardly any of us made it. I locked the door behind us, but the others had already left in the submersible. The sharks. The Ferox are out there, and worse. I heard an explosion shortly after the submersible left. They didn't make it. Just food for the sharks and the Cellcat. Like us.
Okay, but the Cellcat know about this place. I'm assuming you're some, separate from the guy I informed about it. Gaming YouTube channels take decades to become a full-time job these days, yeah. I don't think this is gonna be a job anytime soon, and I don't know if I want that. I'm having a good time relaxing while streaming. I mean, I don't even know how much it would take to make it a full-time job. Like, what do you need? Like, probably a shitload of subscribers, I guess, and good watch time. I mean, I was eligible for some monetization, I think, and then I privated all the old streams, and then that went away. Or I was like very close to it, something like that. But I don't know. So I don't know. Like what? How big do you even need to be a full-time YouTube channel? I have to get into the station.
No! I locked the door so the Selkath won't get in. If you open it, we're all done for.
Alright, get it open.
If you go in there, you're dead. You're all dead. If you want to die, then go. You won't hear me mourning for you. I'll stay here and be safe until some sort of real rescue comes.
Realistically, 50K? That seems low, though. For full-time? I mean, I guess... I don't know. I mean, 50K with a pretty loyal subscriber base, I would assume, like, they're watching every video. Still sounds low. Like, I feel like... I rarely see any videos that are, like, made by channels with less than 50K. You know, a guy with almost 4K making 100 euros a month? That's pretty good. I mean, you know, nowhere near livable, but... so I guess you're assuming... What? Multiply 4K by... I mean, 50 divided by 4 is... Fuck, I can't do math. About 12, let's say. So... 12 times 100 is... Damn. 1,200 a month? That's pretty decent, I guess. I mean, you could live off of that. It's more than actually, it's less than I make. At 50, I mean... Is it less than I make? I don't even know how much I make a month. I mean, I know how much I make a week. And there's, what, 3 weeks in a month? 4 weeks in a month? Okay, yeah, I make more. So yeah, I guess 50K, barely, you could do it. You know another guy with 1K making 15 a month. Really? That seems high for 1K. I'm like nearly there. I mean, I don't think even at 1K I'll earn a penny. Probably, because I'm probably just not going to turn monetization on anyway. Even if I do get to that amount. Depends on how many ads you have and how many eyes on the videos. Yeah. And probably also the members thing. I don't know, I don't know if I want to people paying me, just random people paying me for it. I'm sorry, but you're blocking my ads. Totally fair. I'm not even gonna put ads on. Dude, recently, oh my god. So I tried Surf. You know, it's a very minimal browser made by Suckless. And I went on Phoronix. And holy shit, there are so many ads on these websites. I've had ad block on for like a decade at this point. Not used a browser without ad block for like decades at this point. And man, there are so many ads. Like, how the how do people use the internet without ad block? Like, I was just going on, like, news sites, right? Like, Phoronix, what else? The Register, you know, stuff like that. And Jesus Christ, especially Phoronix. Phoronix. Oh, and gaming on Linux. Oh my lord. Gaming on Linux, pretty much the entire screen was just ads. YouTube's trying to crack down on ad block. Yeah. It's actually kind of annoying. The way I watch YouTube, I usually use MPV. I should try VLC and see if that works actually. But yeah, like I just pipe the link to a YouTube video to MPV, and then watch it through there. But for some reason, I think they've somehow managed to. Apparently, this has been an issue before, but YTDLP has YouTube. It's a YouTube download tool. They've throttled YouTube download, or YTDLP. They've throttled it somehow. They've done it before, and it seems like they've done kind of a similar method this time. But they've not only throttled it, but they've also somehow just made it so it doesn't have audio. So now, when I try to watch YouTube videos, it just doesn't have audio. I figured out a way around it. Not ideal. I don't love the solution that I found, which is basically just watch the video on Nvidia instead. But so they have somehow, they've cracked down on it a little bit, and it's a bit annoying, especially YTDLP, which is how I get my music. So if I use YTDLP to download my music, it just doesn't have audio if I download music now. Which is a bit strange. So yeah, for now, I'll just have to use... I only have 4 computer spikes. I'm not even gonna get far on that system there. But yeah, so they're cracking down on it. I mean, it's understandable. I think at some point I just need to stop watching YouTube altogether. Or I don't know. Like I'm even thinking about paying for YouTube Premium. Right? Because I do feel kind of guilty using YouTube for free. Right? The Google model pretty much is just get you hooked on something by offering it for free, and then you're not going to go to a paid alternative, because why would you when you can get it for free? But like, even if I pay for YouTube Premium, they're gonna collect data anyway. So, wait, what? Why can't I? Oh, it's a droid, that's why, okay. Like, they're gonna collect data anyway, even if I do pay. So, it feels stupid to pay for it. But yeah, like, I think if you don't pay for something, the product is you. So if you're not paying for YouTube, they're gonna collect your data, sell that, right? Or you have to deal with ads. So I do kind of feel guilty, using the internet and using sites that rely on ads and collecting your data essentially, and not paying for it, and still using it. Right. I feel like at some point I just either have to quit using all this stuff, or find some way to pay for it that isn't. I don't know. Don't feel bad, they sell your information without your permission. I mean, technically, like, when you make a YouTube channel or whatever, you're... Oh, shit. Insane Cellcath. Okay, what's up? You know, you know what they're doing and you're still using their service. Right. It's not a great argument. But, yeah. I do not need to do stasis that many times. But yeah. I don't know, I feel like it's not YouTube, it's Google. Yeah. I feel like there's alternatives. There's like PeerTube, which doesn't have as much content. And I feel like I could, you know, or Nebula and Dropout, and there's some other platforms that I could be using. Like Nebula, I think that's a pretty good platform. I haven't used it. It sounds like a good idea. You know, you pay a subscription. I don't love subscriptions, to be honest, but, you know, you pay a subscription, you get access to all this content. It's all educational material. Seems pretty high quality. I do like it. But also, only people who are, like, approved, I guess, by Nebula can post there. Then there's, like, PeerTube, which is good, but it doesn't have content. It doesn't have a lot of content on there. There's, yeah. And it's like, PeerTube is a really good idea, in my opinion. Like, if any of the YouTube alternatives do take off, I would, like, PeerTube seems like one of the best options, in my opinion. Like, anyone can upload to them. You can lock down your instance if you want. You know, everyone's in control of their own stuff there. And I don't know. The issue, though, I think the real issue is just the culture of the internet, right? Like, and I'm guilty of this too, is you just assume everything online and software-wise is free. And you assume and you expect it, and if it's not free, people get pissy. Right, and I don't know. And like, I get stuff being free, right? Like, if you can't afford something, then it's fair, right? Pirate it. You can't afford it. You shouldn't have to pay for it, especially if it's like information. Then, like, yeah, you shouldn't have to pay for knowledge. 100%. Even entertainment, I think it's fair if you, like... I think there was recently this thing where someone was, had posted online, I think it was, it was an indie game, Ultra Kill. They had posted online, they were like, something about piracy, and they were like, oh, I'm pirating this indie, or I think the post was like, I love pirating indie games.
Damn it. Poison.
Right, and then, oh shit, poison? Do I have antidotes? Oh shit. Well, heal actually works, doesn't it?
I'm here.
Does heal work?
Oh.
Okay, it does. And then the creator of Ultra Kill came back, responded to that and was like, yeah, if you can't afford it, then you shouldn't need to pay for it. Blah, blah, blah. Good mindset there. I think that's probably great. But the problem comes when there's people who can, and I fall into this as well, probably. People who can't afford to pay for stuff don't. And, yeah, I don't know. People, we just haven't really found a good method for monetization online that is agreeable. Like ad revenue and data collection works, right? It works very well. Google makes quite a bit of money. So it is a successful... Oh, there's Jedi... Wait, hold on, what? Jedi robes? The Jedi came down here as well? Okay, there's an insane cell cap back there. Sounds like $1 billion idea for someone to solve, yeah. Yeah, so like the ad thing works. The only issue with ads and data collection is that I and a lot of other people feel like that violates your human rights and is kind of, I don't know, feels perverse and vile to me to have my data collected. Which it's probably being collected as we speak right now since I'm streaming on YouTube, to be fair. And, you know, but it is a viable solution that works. Most people do not like it, but they're willing for that to just stay the case, I guess. Because nobody feels like paying for anything. Yes. Oh shit, that is actually not what I should be using there. Yeah, it's fine. My voice probably training an AI robot in Cameroon somewhere. Maybe, yeah. I mean, that might be a small enough channel that that's not yet the case, I guess. But as data processing grows faster and better, it will probably end up being the case. But yeah, so, I don't know. Like, to me, the ideal would be if everyone that had the, you know, disposable income to support it donated to the software and to the entertainment that they use and enjoy. Right? That would be ideal world. Everyone contributes to the stuff they use and enjoy. Or maybe we do it like there's some issues with this method as well. But like scientific papers, the way that scientists get funding should maybe... You know, this only works for software. I don't know, entertainment, maybe not really. But, you know, for software, there should be like a grant. Maybe the government. I don't know. I don't love the government either, I guess. So, you know, not quite the best solution. But like a grant that operates maybe similar to how the scientific community does things, where I think I don't know exactly how it works, but like, fuck, I used to know this. I don't remember it, but yeah, some kind of grant that, like, maybe if, you know, looks at how many people are using each type of software and then divvies up the money that the grant gets to those pieces of software. In that way, you know, there's, you know, the financial incentive of having a user base, I guess. Something like that. One thing, you're saying the government needs to get out of everyone's business these days. Fair as well. I don't really know. Not very politically savvy. I do know what Switzerland is doing. Seems pretty great in regards to software. I don't know about other stuff. Again, not super politically savvy here. But Switzerland recently introduced a new policy where they... Okay, hold on. They introduced a new policy recently that all the code that the Swiss government uses has to be, and like pays for has to be open source. Or I guess not uses, but all the code that they pay for has to be open source. So it can benefit the public, right? Like if they commission some company to build a piece of software that their government's going to use, it only makes sense that the people funding that software, essentially, the people that are paying taxes get access to all the benefits of that software. So make the code open source. And I think that is a great step in the right direction. So like if the government in Switzerland, they're all using whatever, that all their offices use, they're probably going to need some kind of office suite. So they end up using maybe LibreOffice, and then, since the government is using it, they make sure that LibreOffice fits all the use cases that the government needs, and then that trickles down to the people. So that seems like maybe one of the, at least a great improvement, rather than like the government pays for, I don't know, Windows, their suite, or the Microsoft Office suite, and then they pay tons and tons of money for it, and for what? Like, the people's taxes just go to Microsoft, and they don't see much benefit from that. But at this point I'm rambling again. But yeah, I don't know. So,
Master? Affirmative. Successful entry.
There's doesn't seem to be a great solution
Affirmative.
for funding for
Entry.
stuff on the internet and entertainment and
Is somebody out there?
Oh.
Fishy, fishy, fishy. Come and eat me too. You can't get
What's
me,
going on
little fishy.
here?
Nothing here. I'm safe behind my walls.
I mean, it'd be pretty easy break into there. Not all that safe. I'm Sarah Castro. I've been sent by the Republic to investigate. What's happened here?
Investigate? You're just like the others. Fodder for the Selkath. Walk and fish snacks. Trump, trump, trump. If you can run, you might be fast food.
The Selkath went insane and started killing everybody. I locked myself in here. I'm safe in here. Nothing.
I'm still a bit confused why the Selkath are here. It did seem like the guy that I talked to in the cantina, maybe he knew that whatever is down here causes Selkath to go insane. Just based off the way he was talking.
Don't know. Go ask them. When the demon screamed, it shook every mind in the station. We fell to the ground but
Okay,
survived.
some kind of
Fishy
demon.
fishies, though, they just got hungry. No, 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 no. That's what the others said. Mercenaries like you. But
Okay,
they're
so it seems like this guy
Some
isn't
kind of
mercenary,
munchy
maybe some kind of
munchkin. Only the
scientist.
ones left in the south
Kinda
part of
insane
the
now,
base
though.
might still be alive, where the Culto is. Few fishies there, but many, many, many fishies in between the water. No, no, no.
Damn, okay,
Only the one.
I failed again. Force persuasion, come on.
No, only the one. Bye bye. Go look for fishies.
Okay, I guess we'll leave him here. That's what he wants.
Master?
Go ahead and get this. Okay.
What?
Or move out of the way first.
Yes?
Acknowledgement. Affirmative.
I don't know if I'm going the right way here either, though.
Entry.
What?
More Selkath. You can stab your lightsaber in the locker and force that guy out? I think he's okay. Maybe we'll try. Actually, we'll try it. I want to know more. But first, let's kill some more insane Selkath. I'm sure that's what the guy in the cantina wanted us to do. when he mentioned he wanted someone who wouldn't just shoot first, talk later. Oh shit. Okay, it's fighting against somebody. It's fighting against another health Sokka there. Huh. They're just fighting each other.
I'm here. I'm here.
Man, I'm still not super used to this combat. Like, I have to pause so often. I mean, you know, it's, I guess how it's meant to be. But it just does not feel very smooth. Which actually, hold on. There's, if I go over here, scripts. Huh. Characters with force powers will use them appropriately. Characters might. Okay, hold on. Okay, can I not, like, change this? Oh, okay, so I can change it to be... okay, so I could change this guy here, his script, to be Jedi/droid support instead. Since he's got lots of force powers that are good and useful. See what that does. It makes it maybe a little bit easier. Scientist memo. In response to those Thrax and sharks outside, I managed to whip out a little something in one of the workrooms. This is a sonic emitter, which should scare them off. The sound seems to work a lot better underwater than through the air, and if you fix it on the outside of an enviro suit, just push the button every time they get near and you'll have no problem. So, I was just wondering, when am I going to get that raise? Damn, relatable, my guy.
Is somebody out there? Ha ha! No, only the... Bye-bye.
I don't see an option for stabbing the
Is somebody
lightsaber
out
in.
there? Investigate. Don't know when the... No, only... Don't know when the... No, only the... Bye-bye.
Yes, maybe you can't. Maybe if you're like a dark side character? I don't know. Look at option 3.
Is somebody out?
1, 2, 3.
Ha ha! That's what you think? Fishy think that too. When the Selkath went in...
No? I mean, I think that's what I did the first time as well.
No, only... Bye-bye.
I don't know. The fish bits line. I mean, I did select that one. Not that last time, I don't think, but I had already done. Oh, what did you just do? That was one of their attacks. Okay. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Stasis of all them. Do one of these and one of these.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
No. Termination required.
Okay. Support. I could leave party members behind, I guess. Or let's just try finding more Enviro suits first, maybe?
Yes?
I was kind of hoping you wouldn't just attack. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can find some more.
I'm here.
She can level up. Hold on, let's do Charisma. Okay, we'll do Stasis Field.
Ready.
Jolie's looking a little low on health there. There we go.
Acknowledgement.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, is Jolie in the way?
Affirmative. Successful entry.
What do we got in here? Nothing much. Ooh. Is there an enemy in here? Or it's playing dramatic music for not much of a reason. It's just dramatic music everywhere it's playing.
Droid efficiency at its best.
Okay. More airlocks. I could go with just my character. Leave everyone behind.
Master.
But I mean, I feel like going at least with one other guy would be a bit better.
What?
Wait, does stasis field affect everyone? Or, you know, like multiple people? mean, I guess it's stasis field. I think it, oh, okay. I think it does. Or, you know, like, at least everyone in a certain range.
Take that!
Oh, look at that. This window looks nice. Look at this. Can't really see much actually. The fish just looks really cool. Alright, next room, I guess. There might only be one environmental suit.
Ready. Affirmative.
So I might have to
Successful
just
attempt.
skill too low. Come on, man.
attempt.
What are you doing? We're just gonna have to bash it, I guess. Oh goodness. I don't think bash is gonna be enough here. It looks like it's not doing anything actually. Let's run. We'll look around a little bit more, I guess, but it is kind of seeming as though we'll need to go on around. Why are you going so close for a sniper shot?
Ready.
Now that's much fun.
I don't know why HP keeps going so close. Doesn't seem like he needs to be going that close for the sniper shot. Ooh, we got another scientist memo. Okay, is it not alphabetical? Okay, these are... oh, there it is. Okay. I don't know, it's just the same memo, I guess. Alright. Well, let's keep looking. Ugh, just a med pack. I think I might have been everywhere. Don't see any like grayed out area. Maybe this way. No, looks like I haven't gone here. Got some poison. Another pressure door. There are quite a lot of pressure doors, aren't there? I think I'm just gonna go outside with just my character. Steal from the other side. Okay, well, maybe not out that way. Oh wait, hold on.
Affirmative. Unsuccessful
Skill
attempt.
oh, that's the other side of the... wait, is it? I don't know. Let's keep going. I might just have to go out with just my character. I don't love that. Actually, hold on. Let's do... Okay, view security, computer room, view... Oh wait, hold on. Environmental suit room. Oh, that's where I was just at. And that was the only environmental suit that I could find. I mean, I guess I could look at the, these screens to see if I missed anywhere. You only need one suit? Yeah, I know I only need one. But, you know, if I want to bring my companions along, then I do need more. You go solo anyway. Okay. I do like these windows. Well, I guess we'll try to find an exit then. Oh, hello again. I need to go. Come on.
What?
Just do night speed and then run. I do not love the blur that night speed gives, but I guess you just gotta live with it. Maybe there's a setting, or I mean, it's probably almost definitely a mod that lets you disable that. Oh, this one was locked from the other side, wasn't it? Yeah. What the heck? What way did I go? This way? Yeah, this looks familiar. Now I just need to find the airlock again. Here we go. Wait, no. There we go. We're in. Ooh, underwater level. Generally, the only thing I like about underwater levels is how they look. I usually really dislike the gameplay. And that is not... It seems like it won't be changing too much with this game. Might even be worse because it is, at least right now, just very dark and slow. Yeah, this I only have 2 though, so I feel like I'm just gonna be running. Oh, there's a survivor. Oh, okay, as well. That's a bit better. Oh my god, it's so slow.
Who's there? You're not Cellcath, I can see that much. Are you another rescue crew?
Republic sent us down to investigate.
I'm a merc the Republic hired a couple days ago to investigate. But all we found was a bunch of insane Cellcath killing everything that moves. All my companions are dead. The Cellcath swarmed over us. There were dozens of them. And they looked wrong somehow. Like something had changed inside them. Insane or something. Oh, I'd have gone back to the surface long ago if this complex hadn't been overrun by all those crazy Cellcaths. There's no way for me to get to the submarine docking bay.
are you doing underwater?
I discovered a way to get to the bay and seal off the rest of the base. I just have to find the Kolto harvester they built on the edge of the Hrackert Rift. It's got an emergency override to open the doors to the submarine docking bay. And I could get in from the outside. I figured my only chance was to slap on an environment suit, head out onto the ocean floor, and check that harvester out for myself. Besides, it's gotta be safer out on the ocean floor than back in there with all those crazed cell-calf mutants running around looking for dinner.
Alright, I'll go with him.
I'm not spending another minute in this facility. Not with those psychotic fish people all over the place. I'm heading out to the ocean floor right now.
Understandable, I guess.
It leads to another complex of buildings. Going through them is the only way to reach the Kolto harvester. We should probably stick together, but I won't wait around in here with the cell-calf. You can catch up with me if you want. Down the hall and through the doors on the right. I'll be waiting on the ocean floor.
Alright. Oh, dang, he's faster than us. Get back here. He's quick. Why is he so much faster? Move your legs. Come on. Ooh, out on the ocean floor. This looks nice. I already love it.
Come on, hurry up. Don't just stand there.
His voice changed so much. His voice is completely different. Alright, well I guess that's why we have our nice sonic emitters. I don't really know where I'm meant to go. Seems like a decent guess. Maybe not. At least I'm kind of looking at the top left to see the map, and it seems like yeah, the edge of the map is right there. Okay, it looks like we do have to go towards the sharks. I'm sure that's a great idea. You have to time it right with using... Oh no. Let's go ahead and save, because my timing is often not the best. Alright, I'm already... Okay, wait. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. Yes. Okay, is it gonna come back? Heck yeah. Okay, this is not too bad. The timing isn't too strict. It doesn't have to be like right next to us. But yeah, the first time I did wait to do it too early. I just saw the game pause. I was like, all right, let's try using it. Okay, do I need to go there? I don't think so. We're trying. Oh shit. Ooh. Reaction time of a god right there, I guess. I don't know if that was slow or not. Maybe it's just not super super strict there. Alright, go left. Alright. Let's check it out. I do like the underwater. Looks nice. The bad part is I'm so slow. Huh? Did that not do? Huh? Oh shit. Okay, the stasis is not working. Very well. Doesn't seem to be all that strong. I guess before Jolie was doing a lot of the stasis thing, because I had changed the script for him, and then it kind of looked like stasis field. Force resistance high. My wisdom's lower. Oh, okay. Shit. Ooh, what is this?
No, no, you can't come in here. You'll let the Firaxa and the Selkath in. No, stay out! Stay out! I won't let you open the door for those monsters to get in.
I mean, the
I'll stop
Firaxa.
you. I'll suck all the pressure out of the chamber. That'll stop you.
Oh, what the fuck? No.
Kill them now.
Hey, man.
60 seconds to complete
What?
the
No, what?
54 seconds to complete depressurization.
Hello, Revan, Varen. What? No. What do I do? Oh shit. Oh, I had enough. Okay.
No, no. The Firaxa will get us.
Destroy the.
No.
Okay. That's right. Calm down. Everything will be okay. I'm a friend. Let's go with that.
I'm sorry for what I did. I don't know what came over me. I just panicked when I heard someone outside the door. Please forgive me. I'm
Also,
just so scared.
The sharks wouldn't be able to get you.
Selkath
They
went
have to
crazy.
swim.
I thought everyone else except me and Sammy went mad. We had a few people outside the station.
The only
when it
ice left in
happened.
my bottle.
The Frax and sharks just tore them apart. It was like they were frenzied.
The next thing we knew, our Selkath researchers started screaming and clawing at everything around them.
You just like being
My
belligerent.
team-
You usually
my team
like
was
to play
torn apart and
Sith Blade,
eaten
don't
before
you?
my eyes. Sammy and me.
A lot of the options you tell me to
I
do
thought we
are
were the only ones left. We heard the
maybe
Selkath
not quite
outside
Sith,
the doors
but
every
you know
once in a
the
while.
not nice options.
Strange noises echoing through the base.
I have heard that the
We
not
thought
nice
everyone was dead.
playthrough is
Dead or
fun
insane.
though.
I must
So
have been
understandable.
hysterical. I don't know what I can say. I truly apologize for the horrible mistake I was making.
I'm Kono Nolan, and this is Sammy.
Unorthodox light side.
We were
okay.
scientists working here on the Harakard Rift project.
So just like a mean exterior, but you know, heart of gold on the inside, kind of thing. Also, Revan Varen, I can't get it out of my head that your last name, or I mean, it's probably just the YouTube account name. Your last name is just Revan, but the letters mixed up. I just keep looking at it. When you're good, you're very good, but sometimes you have to do some mean things. Yeah. I'm sorry, Revan. I keep looking at your name and like, it's just letters mixed up. I have to just stop looking at it. Alright. Option 4. I could. But then again, I don't know if this leads to Pazak options or something for whatever reason. You know, James, you always lead me to the options that end up in Pazak. So maybe I'd say, oh, you tried to kill me. And then they're like, oh, well, how about we play a game of Pazak to settle it? It could be. So you got the idea from his book. Revan's book? I didn't even know he had a book. Oh! Yeah, from like the Expanded Universe books, I guess. Makes sense. They would have a book for him as well. He's a popular character. Why did they go crazy?
We don't know. Not for sure.
The work teams were outside in the rift near the vent. Then there was this rumbling and my head felt like it was splitting open.
This monster rose up from the rift.
It was a Firaxis shark, I think. Bigger than anything I'd ever seen before. Bigger than our submersibles.
It was like it was screaming inside my head.
Then all the Selkaths started screaming too. And they turned on us.
So it may be a Sith alchemy creature? Possibly. Drew Karpchen wrote it. Okay. So have you read a lot of the Star Wars books? I haven't read any. I've heard good things. My brother really likes the blue guy. I'm blanking on his name though. I feel like saying the blue guy is enough information though. Maybe. I wonder if anyone's gonna get that. Hell yeah, James. See, I knew it. I knew that saying the blue guy is enough. Yeah, Grand Admiral Thrawn, that's what it is. Thrawn. Okay, they turned. Okay, so that means the Selkath were working with the Republic down here. But isn't what the Republic's doing like breaking a treaty?
It was like they couldn't control themselves. Like the sound that the monster was
I
making.
don't
in
care
our
about
heads
that part
drove
that
them
much.
insane.
Well,
I'm just
maybe
wondering
it was protecting the ruins by the rift.
why.
It could have been. It might have
They're
a lair
here.
in the Harakert Rift near the Kolto vent. That might explain a few things too.
Like what?
Like why it reacted so violently when our construction efforts got closer to the vent. And also, why it's so large. It must be feeding off the Kolto. It would have to be ancient indeed for it to reach that size. But with Kolto as a food source...
And all those other Firaxan sharks? Those might
maybe
be
not
its
Sith alchemy.
offspring.
Which would be why they all swarmed when it called out to them. Children coming to protect their mother.
Okay. So what can I do
The
about it?
Firaxan sharks have always been a serious...
We were working on a
shit.
soluble chemical
You skipped it.
compound that would drive them away. Something that smelled or tasted repulsive to them, but we never got it working right.
Oh, I think not. Even flawed like it is, it should be ideal for this situation.
No, it's not working right. You don't know what it'll do.
What are you talking about? Drew worked on the game, was intricate in the development of the character. Unfortunately, Disney was interested Unfortunately, Disney was continuing his work on the stories when they bought the franchise. Okay, yeah. I was about to say, do you not like his stuff? Okay. Yeah, that sucks. I don't know. Probably for the best. Disney would ruin it. Maybe. I don't know. It is a weird thing. Star Wars is just so big that it's almost weird to have someone in control. Kodo get the acolyte treatment? Maybe. You also wrote for Mass Effect. Nice. Because it's... I don't know. Like, Star Wars is so big that at this point it feels like nobody... And like so many different writers have worked on Star Wars that it almost feels like it's just like an IP outside of any ownership. A lot to me, like it just seems like this fictional universe that just exists that people write for, rather than it being owned by anyone. Or like, I don't know. I guess the way to explain it is, you know, like Lord of the Rings. There's a writer for Lord of the Rings. There's one guy that's in control of it. He writes the story. right? And then you have a fan base that really likes it, and maybe they write some fan fiction for it. Or Harry Potter. You have a writer that's in control and writes it. But Star Wars is so big, and so many different writers have worked on it, that it is almost, to me, a lot of times it seems like a almost decentralized story. Like, anyone could write Star Wars. And then you just have to, it's just like fan consensus on what should be canon. I know that's not actually how it works. Like, there is, like, official EU and canon and stuff. But it feels weird to have anyone be in control of it. Because it's not like... It's not anyone's story at this point. There's just too many writers for it to be anybody's. Star Wars has so much canon, breaking lore mixed in, not a lot of care, yeah. Everyone has their own headcanon, yeah. Like, it feels like anyone could write for Star Wars, make their own story for it, essentially write fan fiction as well, and then it's just kind of fan consensus of what counts. And that is, like, but you can just argue. You can be like, well, I don't like this part, so I'm just not going to count it. It felt that way pre-Disney, yeah. Yeah, it felt that way pre-Disney. I guess that's what I grew up on, so that's the way I view it. And now that Disney is control of it, it just seems like, what do you mean? It's just doesn't, like, it's just not part of Star Wars. Like, everything is, all this stuff is part of Star Wars. You can't just, like, say, you can't just exclude stuff because somebody decided against it. I don't know. It's just like a weird thing where no one... I mean, yeah, repeating myself now, but yeah. I don't know. I think Star Wars is kind of unique for that. With it just having such a decentralized development of story. Can't forgive Disney for throwing away the EU, yeah. It does suck. The EU, like... It is such a cool and unique thing for Star Wars. Like, the extended universe is so cool and unique to me. Even the expanded universe had some duds. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm sure it did. I just think it's such a cool and unique thing. Like, I don't know any other... I don't know anything else that has, like, that decentralized kind of feeling that Star Wars had EU time with the EU. How she treats characters is blasphemous. How Kennedy? Yeah. The EU had some bad stories, but there wasn't malice built into it generally. Yeah. It feels like everyone was just kind of writing because they liked Star Wars. And, sometimes there's bad writers.
The repellent we made was supposed to drive
Of
frags
course.
and sharks
And then,
away. But we
if
never
there's
got very
a
far in
bad
its
story, you
development.
just kind
The
of
one
ignore
we
it.
tested instead was violently toxic to them, rupturing their outer skin in seconds and preventing
I don't
them
know
from
if I wanna
drawing
use that
oxygen from
compound.
the water by clogging their intakes.
Which is exactly what we need in this situation. Something to kill that monster shark that destroyed our station.
But we don't
Shouldn't
know
have
how
a
else the
station
chemical
here.
reacts. We only tried it in a controlled environment. In the open ocean, who knows what it could do? It could even affect the Colto.
We know exactly what it'll do. It'll kill the shark. That's what we designed
Actually, I
it to
just
do.
thought of one other thing that sort of works like EU, maybe. So I recently learned, I was shelving books at the library today, and I came across an author, Hunter, I don't remember the first name, but they wrote, I guess, the Warrior Cats? Right? And it was like an entire shelf in the library was filled just with books by this one author called Hunter. So then, I was like, okay, that's strange. And I talked to one of the librarians. I was like, what's up with this Hunter person? This entire shelf just filled up with this one author's work. That's so much stuff. How is that possible to write so much? Apparently the situation with that was they wrote the, Warrior Cats, and it was so popular that they turned the author's pseudonym into, they made it so that a bunch of different authors could write under that pseudonym as well. And then they, just had a bunch of different people writing stories for that, I guess, universe. I don't really know how it works. Never read it. But I guess that's kind of close, where there's not, a single person writing it. Oh, dude, what am I saying? Oh my god. This completely passed over my head until just now, but I just thought of it. Comic books as well. It's a bunch of different authors working on it. Okay, so maybe Star Wars EU is not unique in that way. It's still very cool, but not unique in the way I was thinking. Comic books just completely passed over my head. Somehow completely forgot about them. EU is still very cool, just not unique in the way I was thinking of it. But yeah, it's very cool. Lots of authors. I think I think the main issue for me was before Disney bought the franchise, there was a semblance of community amongst the various expanded universe writers. That is gone. It's just all over the place. Yeah. Yeah, it's completely gone. I mean, it's just Disney doing what Disney wants now, which,
You don't need to do anything else. We have a canister of the toxin here right now. We were working on it before the giant Firaxin drove all the Selkath insane. All you need to do is insert it into the main Kolto harvester and have it vented.
Shit. Actually scrolled off the window. There is one thing I will say that
Get away as soon as you can. We don't know how much worse it'll affect the giant Firaxin shark.
is maybe not good, but one thing that Disney did that has made the EU and comics kind of share the same problem, where how do you get into it? I've watched the Star Wars movies. I've watched some of the show. I haven't read any of the books. I've heard a lot about the EU, watched YouTube videos, read fan fiction back, a kind of long time ago. Haven't really got into it. And part of the issue with getting into it for me has been, where the hell do I even start? Right? And it's the same thing with comic books. I think comic books is way worse on that front. If I want to start reading, I don't know, Batman comics, where on earth do you even start with that? You can start all the way back in the 50s or whatever when they first came out. I think more 60s, 70s. I don't really know. Or do you go with, just read what you like. But I don't know what I like. You have to do, research, and find the right book to read to get into Star Wars. Whereas with, this might make some people, I don't know. Whereas with Disney, it's okay, I'm gonna watch the movies, I'm gonna watch the TV show. It's more curated. It's here is what you should read and watch, and this is the story, and this is the universe. It's more compact and easy to get into. I don't know. I mean, there's 9 movies and a bunch of TV shows, so it's a bit much still, but it's a lot more compact and stuff. You recommend the novel Death Star. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the stuff I've thought about reading is something with the New Jedi Order, with Luke, or maybe some Old Republic stuff. I feel like anything taking place during the movies, I wouldn't be super into. Because I feel like I've already know the story. So, I don't know. I feel like if I read anything, it has to be something in the future past from the movies, because the movies is really the main thing I've watched and have been very into. NGO. I've just paused the gameplay here. That's fine. Just start with Dark Empire. Okay, Dark Empire, maybe. So Obi-Wan's book is literally a Western. It's the Western Shane. I love it. Loved it. But when they decided to do a live action, nope, we don't get that. Missed an opportunity. My opinion. That does sound pretty good. The only Western I've read is, only read one, and I did enjoy it quite a bit. Oh, shoot, what is it called? It's an old one. Something Dove. I don't remember. It was like a 900-page book. It was like the first book I read outside of school. I only recently, like this year, got into reading. Lonesome Dove, yes. Dude, JMC, you're like on the same page. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Thrawn earlier, now Lonesome Dove. That's good. Okay, well, maybe I just saying Dove is enough. It's all. Yeah, it was a good book. It pretty much got me back into reading. Very nice. Checked out from the library and finished it in like a very short amount of time. I just sat down and almost read through it so quickly. I was absorbed in that story. Loved it. That's the only Western I've read. I haven't read any since then. I've moved on to a bunch of different books as well. But yeah, it was a great time. So maybe that would be nice. The only thing, I don't know if it's like set pretty much between the movies, and I feel like I already know what's gonna happen. Or like there's not a ton of stuff that can happen. Watch Western films from the 60s and 70s. Yeah. I think if I have any.
Well, the monster seems to have been driven out by the machinery we installed at the edge of the rift. We've seen it out there on the cameras, bashing itself against the machines. I think if you could destroy the machinery we installed, the shark would calm down and retreat back into its lair inside the rift.
With that option.
You can reprogram the harvesting machines to overpressure their self-oxidizing fuel so that the fuel tank canisters will rupture and the entire machine will destroy itself. The hydrolium gas we use is a gas at 1 to 3 million Sanguine, a liquid at about 4 million Sanguine, and a solid above that. When it's a liquid, it's very explosive. If you inject enough of the hydrolium gas into the tank, the pressure will be so great that it'll turn to liquid form and start a chain reaction inside the machine.
But we'll lose everything we've built here. All those years of work.
It's better than whatever your chemical will do to the water.
Louis L'Armor is good to his books on the Sackets. Are good Western books. Okay. Yeah, I mean, most of the stuff I've been reading recently has been like non-fiction stuff about like computers and why would I go option 3? Come on, man. I'll do what I want, kill both of you. No, we're gonna destroy the harvesting machines.
Good. Destroying the machinery will be better in the long run. We can't risk damaging the environment or the Kolto. You'll have to break into the computer on the
that's one thing I
machine
didn't think
and fiddle
of.
with the fuel
The
injectors
chemical
to
might
get the tank pressure
mess
up
up
to the
with
point
mess
where
the
the
Kolto
hydrolium
up.
will liquidize. Once the machinery is gone, the shark should leave.
That won't work and you know it. We have to vent the toxin from the harvesting machine. Once the shark is dead, we can get back to mining the colto. You know what you have to do.
I just hope you make the right choice.
I'm about to see the big shark? Hell yeah. Also, the Tales from series of Star Wars books is good, very good. Oh. So many options. I think maybe what I'll just do is I'll go to the library, like next. I already have like 3 books checked out right now, so maybe next week when I finish 2 of them, 1 or 2 of them. I'll just go to the library, look what Star Wars books they have, and then just see if there's like a time period or a character, like maybe if there's one of the Jedi Academy or one of the ones you've mentioned, and just see what the library has, because I get really bad what do you call it? I get bad choice paralysis. When there's so many choices and so many options, it's hard to make a decision, and there's a lot of books. Bernard Cornwell, the guy who wrote the Saxon stories, but the BBC series The Last Kingdom is based off of. It's good too. Okay. Because honestly, that's one thing that I actually really like about the library as well, is it limits the amount of books I can't read. There's even more here. Because I used to, like, when I don't just go to the library for stuff, I'll like look up all these, you know, I can just like get an EPUB, you know, an ebook, download it, read it on my computer. But there's so many, I don't know where to begin, and then I just end up doing too much research to find the perfect book to read. Whereas at the library, I'll like go to the computer section of the nonfiction. In the nonfiction section, go to the computer part of it, and I can just read every title and see if there's anything that interests me. Sharp is great. Okay, Sharp Tiger is your favorite of the bunch. Oh, right. Bernard Cornwell read the Sharp series years ago. Sharp's Tiger is your favorite of the bunch. Okay. The other thing at the library was they had a book recommendation list, which was nice as well. So I just like used their recommendation list and saw, you know, checked if they had any. Ooh, more suits. Actually, my party members are not there anymore, so it doesn't matter if I find more now.
Damn it! Poison.
Myself real quick. Sean Bean plays as Richard Sharp in the series. We know Sean Bean's reputation. So he dies. I think that's Sean Bean's reputation. Sean Bean, he's the British villain in National Treasure, right? Or he's like the guy that hires Nicolas Cage to go find the treasure. Yeah, gotta love Bean. Okay. Or are you referring to him dying? That's the only. I think that's that's the only one I know. And Boromir in Lord of the Rings. Okay. I've watched National Treasure many times, so I do know him from that. Okay, so now I have to find this shark. Oh shit. Oh no. Okay, we hit it in time. That's good at least. I used to have an obsession with National Treasure. I watched it every day for like a month or two. The full movie every day for like a month or two. I think probably just a month. I don't think it was 2 months. 2 months might have been a bit too much. Probably a month. But yeah, I just really like Nicolas Cage. In grade school, they took us to see National Treasure. Dude, that's awesome. This is the best movie ever. I've got 2 copies on DVD. One full screen version, one widescreen version. Of course, full screen for watching on my beautiful 4x3 monitors. And widescreen for watching on a TV if I ever do. That must have been a sick field trip. Alright. So Boromir had an epic finale. Too bad he wasn't in Two Towers or Return of the King for a time. Taken too soon. It's a good movie, but it's no Highlander? Are you saying National Treasure is not a good movie? I'm sure you're referring to Lord of the Rings and not National Treasure there. That's blasphemy if you're trying to refer to National Treasure. Destroying the machine is difficult. Yeah, already I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. I want to destroy the machine. But you have to level it out. Okay. You said it was the best. Yeah, National Treasure is great. Nowadays it's not my favorite movie, to be fair. But it is a masterpiece. Honestly, it doesn't even make my top 3. But it's kind of a meme at this point, actually. I'm trying. I feel bad saying it, actually, now. But I really like The World's End, Hot Fuzz, and Shaun of the Dead. It's a trilogy. That's probably those are probably my 3 favorite movies right there, that trilogy. And then, like, Coraline was really good. I really like that. The Nightmare Before Christmas was really good as well. I guess maybe, I don't know. National Treasure, honestly, at this point is more of a meme. For me. I did really like it, but the reason I watched it every day for a month straight was not because I enjoyed it that much. Is this doing anything? You liked Hot Fuzz, but you're not really big on comedies? Okay. Yeah, I mean that's just a preference thing there. Me and my friend are really into comedies. Probably one of the biggest reasons why that trilogy is my favorite is because me and my friend watched it together. And we both really like those 3 movies. Yeah, we had a good time watching all 3 of those. Dump ejector, okay. We we cooked together and then watched the movie together. Really good time. I ended up doing most of the cooking. She really didn't do much of the cooking. Oh, okay. I see. I kind of see. Okay, no, maybe not. Okay, so the injector's at 3 of 3, and the container's at 2 of 5. Now it's 0. Okay, so I have to okay, hold on. Huh. Okay, so I can fill, dump. Okay, 3 of 3 and 2 of 5. So I need to even them. Okay, man, I'm trying to do this in my head. Okay, so. Oh, hold on, I know. I don't know if this works. So I could. Dump the fuel injector, and then transfer, and then the fuel injector has 2. No. Unless you just keep pressing buttons, because hard to cause the reaction, yeah. Okay, I feel like I have to probably get the container to be at... Okay, I'm just gonna hit buttons. Okay, it's 2 there, 2 there. 5 and 2. So if I transfer now... What? Did I do it? Did the game crash? Okay, no, I did it. Holy shit. I'm a genius. I'm an absolute genius. Holy shit. I got it so quickly. Where's the big shark, though? Lagged. I'm sure it was just because I'm incredible at what I do. Walk up a bit and then look. Is that it? Walk up. I guess you mean up this? Oh! Now that the cult of harvesting machine has been destroyed, the great Frexen show no signs of hostility. How's he gonna pass? Nice. Oh, is this it? It's not that big. That's the big beast? That's it? That's huge? Is it? Are we looking at the same thing? Is it maybe like a distance thing where it's really far away and I'm just not realizing? Imagine encountering that in real life. I mean, yeah, it's kind of big. Like, sure, it's big, but like any whale is way bigger. Like that's doesn't look big, but playing this years ago, first time you were like, oh my god. Okay, I mean, I guess it's. I mean, yeah, it's huge. I don't know. It just looks a little bit bigger than the regular sharks that are swimming. Like the sharks that are swimming around look small. I mean, I guess if you compare it to the sharks that are swimming about, which are like the size of fish. I mean, it's like the size of a bear. I guess. I feel like I feel bad that I'm so underwhelmed. I feel like I forgot I did forget the star map. Forgot about that completely. I feel like the crate dragon was way bigger. The crate dragon on Tatooine. That was quite a bit larger. It was a moment of time kind of thing in retrospect. It's not a big deal. Yeah. I mean, the way they talked about it as well, I was building up to like, I don't know, a just absolutely gigantic thing, like the size of a, I don't know, a humpback whale or something. Or I was thinking like something like bigger than real life. Like bigger than a humpback whale, like the size of a spaceship. I think I just built the scale up way too big in my own head. Do an unrealistic idea. I really wish you could go faster underwater. I'm just like waddling along. I really wish that underwater levels in video games were better. Because I love the ocean. You know, like, I love how the ocean looks, and I love how underwater levels look. A lot of times they're a bit too dark. But I love the aesthetic. Ugh, but the gameplay. I think there's only ever been like a single underwater level that I've enjoyed playing. I think I sort of enjoyed Sonic Roboblast's underwater level. And that's the only one I can think of. And because I love the ocean, I love aquatic animals. So I feel bad because, you know, my favorite zone, I guess, just I've never really found a game that felt great to play underwater. If you look at the star map, after each time you find it, it shows more of your route to the... Oh, okay, hold on. You've recreated a lot of stuff from this game in Dream's creator engine. I really like the star map, plus you had a blast making a mysterious box. Dream's creator engine? I haven't heard of that. Sounds cool. How do I look at the star map? But that's pretty cool. Recreating a bunch of stuff. Do you, the physical star map? Oh, like back over there? I'm gonna have to waddle back now. So, like, 3D models of the stuff in the game, or are you like building the levels and like walk through them? That sounds super cool though. The mysterious box. I don't know what the mysterious box is though. Oh, it's like glowing off in the distance there, isn't it? Waddling and waddling. There is actually one game that I think that looks pretty cool and is underwater. I haven't played it, but it's this Souls-like, which means I'm probably too scared to play it, where you play as a crab. And it is an underwater thing. Doesn't seem like the gameplay's completely fucked there. Mysterious box has something to do with the mysterious stranger? From Fallout? I don't really know how to read this. It's by MM, the guys that made game levels. You also did Dantooine, the Jedi Enclave, and Korriban Sith teams. Damn, that sounds really cool. Your name, the Dueling Ring on Terror. Oh, okay. I don't know how to read this star map. They made the Sackboy. Yeah, I see the points, and like I see, like these are probably the planets I've been to, but I don't see how this shows you where you need to go. Like one of these is probably Dantooine and Manon and you know all that stuff, but once you find the last map, it shows the path. Oh, okay. They all connect, right? So it's like a triangulation, but for 3D space, where you get all the planets and they point with triangulation or whatever back to or to the where the star map actually is. We'll be right back. Okay. All right. Well, we have the star map. And we've fixed the problem in a way that the Cellcath up top will also be appreciative of, by stopping the Republic from seemingly illegally harvesting the Kolto down here, which this seems like a huge, ginormous operation. Apparently they've been doing for years, the Republic's been doing for years, and the Cellcath haven't noticed? I don't get how that's possible. How they managed to do this, or am I misreading it? Like this isn't illegal. Dropped a link when you get a free moment. You can check out Dreams. The issue is that YouTube chat doesn't let you post links, but shit. Let's see. Yeah, it's not gonna let me type here, is it? Okay, hold on. This might take a second. Game's not come on. Should be able to copy and paste. Yeah. I'm just trying to type in my I'll just say what the email is. I guess. So it's you can send the link to my email. It's so it's anxiety, but it's a pun. So ANXIETE. Oh yeah, actually, hold on. I know what I can do. Okay. ANXIETEA. So like anxiety, but replace the TY with the word T. Nice little pun. At gmx.com. That's my email address. You can send me a link there. Oh my goodness. Because the game does not let me unfocus the window here. It'll, like, act weird. It's an old game. Does not run well on modern systems. But yeah, YouTube chat doesn't allow links, which is annoying. You can type it in the chat too as a moderator. Yeah, I mean the thing is YouTube doesn't let me. I have the chat pulled up on my second monitor, but I can't scroll off of the window and type in chat. I was trying to, but it wouldn't
We
let
saw
me.
what you did out there on the cameras. Destroying the machinery was the right thing to do for
The game,
everyone.
like,
That creature,
forces
the giant Fraxton shark,
the focus.
guardian of the Kolto or whatever it was, seems to have calmed down a lot. It may
I had
even
to
be
turn
safe to
right
go
outside.
outside now, but we'll stay here and wait for the Republic rescue crews. Thank you for
I'm
not
just gonna
making
report
a huge
back.
mistake.
You know, see if they had anything else to say. So probably go into this pressure door. There we go. Hello, good fellas. So now we need to figure out how to get back up to the surface. Shouldn't be too difficult. Just gotta backtrack, which my sense of direction has never been great. I might want to heal. Oh, that's a good point. I should heal. I mean, I don't think there's any enemies. Definitely once I get to Ata, there won't be any. Right, this is not a working door.
At last, my search is
never
over.
mind.
I was beginning to fear someone else had killed you and deprived me of the pleasure you may have defeated the pathetic bounty hunter my master sent after you.
Damn, he's ugly.
But you are no match for me. I have studied at the foot of the Dark Lord himself.
He's saying no enemies, yeah. Oh right, this is the really pompous guy that we saw earlier on Malik's ship, The Apprentice. The guy that came in with the dramatic entrance. You're Malik's. I can't say I'm impressed. This guy's a pushover.
Your
He
words
looks
mean
like a
nothing to
pompous
me,
idiot.
Unless you wish to beg for your life. No? Then I shall try to make this both quick and painful.
Alright, my man. Let's just go ahead. I mean, stasis field probably doesn't work on him. We'll try it anyway. Actually, hold on. Let's do plasma grenade. Jolie could beat him with one arm tied behind his back. Probably. Jolie seems like a really strong Jedi. Let's do Force Whirlwind. Let's just spin him around in a circle. Jolie, you can... Actually, hold on. Let's have... Just in case, let's first put a stasis on these two. And then we'll spin them around. Yeah, okay, looks like he did resist that stasis. Wait, what happened to these two? It was probably the plasma grenade. Yeah, alright, we'll keep going with that. And Jolie.
What?
Come on, spin him around. Ah, he's resisting it. Oops, okay. Jolie, what are you doing? Okay, actually, yeah, we're just gonna beat him with the flurry, aren't we? He was never more than apprentice level, if I remember right. Who, Jolie? Or this guy? I mean, he's still an apprentice. Jolie, I think. I mean, he seems like a master Jedi. But maybe not. I might just be assuming he seems like a master Jedi because he's old and a Jedi. And usually when a Jedi is old, they're a master. This Sith. Oh yeah, it seems like he's just a apprentice. In theory, he should be the second most powerful Sith Lord at this time. Oh, right, because, well, Rule of Two wouldn't be around at this time, right? Damn, 3,000 credits. He's rich. Not really, I have like 14k, don't I? Never mind. He's weak and poor. That's pretty tragic. His ego got in the way, though, yeah. No Rule of Two, but 2 head Sith Lords still, right? Yeah, I guess usually the Sith are... I mean, there's like a crazy number of Dark Jedi, but... yeah, he's pretty weak. Or, I mean... he's weak compared to our character, but honestly, our character is pretty strong. Like Jolie, HK47 can take out regular Jedi on his own. So to be fair, it's not really that he's super weak for it's that our party is pretty strong compared to like the rest of the world. He can be tricky if you give him a chance to use force powers on you. It's a problem. Okay. Yeah, like, he's probably pretty strong for most people. Think about it, though. Do you really think Malik would have taught him a lot to that guy? I mean, the Sith don't seem to like each other at all, so probably not. You know, that's the one. The one major issue with the Sith is that they just hate everybody, including each other. So like, it's not a great learning environment to pass on your you're not gonna want to pass on your skills to someone you really don't like at all. Malik probably didn't get a chance to train him. He's only been Dark Lord for what, a few weeks, a few months. I don't know, actually. How long has he been I guess I don't really have a clue at all. I kind of assumed he'd been one for a little while now. Not Khan's Sith Brotherhood? Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's exceptions, but like generally it seems like rule of thumb for the Sith is they hate everyone, including themselves. Like with the rule of two, literally the goal is just for them to kill each other. So, you know, if you know your apprentice is going to kill you, you're not going to teach them all the skills they would need to kill you.
You've returned. I was beginning to fear that you too might have been lost. Did you find out what had happened down there at the facility?
Your construction woke something up.
Something was down there? Living in the rift by the Kolto?
A gigantic gigantic, sure. Pharanxan shark that drove all the Selkath insane.
Horrible. The entire operation wasted by a disaster we could never in 1,000 years have foreseen. What has happened to the facility itself? Were there any survivors?
A few scientists.
Well, that's good to know. Good to know indeed. But what has happened to the facility? Was it damaged?
Khan was the last before the Rule of Two. Bane started that, yeah. I don't really know the exact timeline for when Bane did start it. I don't know. The whole Rule of Two thing seems like such a it seems like idiotic. Like, I guess it did work out in the end, but Bane is 1,000 years before A New Hope. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it worked out, I guess. It took 1,000 years, but they did take over the galaxy. I haven't read any of the books. I know the lore. I know a lot of the lore because I've read tons of. I've watched a ton of YouTube videos, read the wiki, read fan fiction, and that's where most of my Star Wars knowledge comes from. Obviously, I've watched the movies as well. But anything outside of the movies, I just have from like YouTube videos, the wiki, and fan fiction. And I haven't really, and that was more of a, I haven't really been into Star Wars for a while. I've been wanting to play this game for a while, so I finally had the opportunity to play it, so I went for it. But I haven't really been super into Star Wars in a couple of years at this point, so a lot of my memory on the lore that I remember from reading like the wiki and, you know, all that stuff is all on top of just getting like a general overview from the wiki and YouTube videos. Even just that is pretty vague at this point. Those are some of the best. Path of Destruction was lit. Path of Destruction has a lot of great memorable moments, right? Path of Destruction made you root for Bane like you rooted for the bad guy? Damn, okay. Yeah. I struggle with that. There's just one series that I was reading. It's this Chinese book, or I guess web novel. It ended up getting banned in China. So it's incomplete. The author was told by the government he couldn't write it anymore, which was kind of sad. But, you know, the main villain, or the main character was a villain in that. And, you know, some moments you're like, oh, well, yeah, it's kind of rooting for him, but damn, he did some really fucked up shit in that book. So, you know, it was a weird time. Bane giving Githany a back massage, leaning into her ear and whispering, when you finally betray me, I hope you have the strength to finish me off. Damn. That sounds impactful.
No, that is terrible. That will set our work back years. It may even cost us the war. While I am glad that you were able to solve our problems, the cost may have ended up being much too high. But you have done your job and helped us in our time of need. And for that I thank you. Oh, and did you end up finding your star map?
Yep.
As you can see, by helping us, you helped yourself. Perhaps we can work together again in the future.
I don't know. Your uniform is just tragically bad looking. I don't want to be associated with anybody dressed that badly. To be fair, in real life...
Once again,
okay.
I trust you have been discreet concerning the events at Rackard Rift.
Totally
Should
didn't
the
tell
Selkath
anybody
obtain
about
proof
it.
Of what occurred down there, the consequences for the Republic would be severe. For both our sakes, I hope you are smart enough to keep silent on this matter. Truth be told, I'm uncomfortable even with us being seen together. The rumors are already plentiful enough among the Selkath about the Republic's role in this.
Okay, but the Selkath were down there. I still don't get it. Like, the Selkath turned against them, but they were down there. And then there's a ton of insane ones. Like, maybe they got attracted for some reason, but they were down there before they went insane. So I don't get that.
Then
like, they knew about it, right? Is that just like a bit of a plot hole? You're just tempting me, JMC, to go down the dark path. Not quite, but you know. Okay, why are we leaving Jolie behind? Oh? What's happening now? Oh no. We have detected a number of underwater detonations. Oh, come on. They're gonna blame me again? I didn't do anything. You've been known to have asked questions about this, and our spy monitors in the Republic Embassy recorded you leaving in a submersible that descended to the Rockert Rift. They'll come with us immediately to answer for your actions, or we'll be forced to take you by force. Very well. I haven't done anything. Oh, we'll just go peacefully, I guess. We're being taken to court again. Last time we killed everyone in the Sith embassy. And tried to pass it off as if we hadn't done anything, but, you know, whatever. But if they can do— oh, silence. This is not for outsiders to hear. Well, human, you find yourself in the most difficult situation. The Rockert Rift is the most precious resource on Manan, and anything that threatens it, or the Kolto it produces, threatens our entire species. We will not tolerate threats to our neutrality, our existence, and our way of life. As much as we may admire your republic and your order in particular, I believe you will have a hard time explaining your role in this incident adequately. We have determined that you are responsible for the detonations that occurred near Rockert Rift. We demand to know what occurred down there. If the Republic has broken its neutrality state treaty with us, the repercussions shall be very grave. What have you done to the Rift? It's a shame what happened to the Selkath. They're not much like the Lahan Rakadas. Not sure what those are. I know Rakata, so it's I know who the Rakata are, but I don't know who the Lahan are. Lose all infants in the movie era, yeah. It is kind of sad. It would be cool to have another neutral power like the Mandalorians in the movie era, or more neutral powers. I don't know, I always like the neutral powers. I always think they're kind of cool. You'll know who the Rakata are. I mean, I already know who they are. Previous Empire, weird, you know, kind of dark side people, and the humans were probably a genetically engineered slave race the Rakatans created. Lahan is their planet. Oh, okay. The explosions at the research station, both our governments set up there. Okay, so they also had a research station. What are you talking about? Don't try to lie to us, human. We know this. Okay, they do? What? It will be discussed later. This cannot be kept silent. The council will... The council will hear nothing of this, and you will keep your silence or be ejected from the court. Oh, we cannot silence. Okay, the plot thickens. What has happened at the research station? What caused the explosion? The machinery had woken up a giant Firaxan shark. The entire station had been driven mad. Let's go with the giant shark first. A giant Firaxan? Could it be? Impossible. It's only a legend. But she said she killed it, didn't she? Well, no, I didn't. I didn't say that. I destroyed the machinery to save it. The progenitor, it must have been. Be quiet, it's merely a myth, and not fit for outsiders to hear. But, if it was the life-bringer, the ancestor of our species... Oh, think what this could mean. If it always laid there, then perhaps the Colto... Enough. Off-worlders are not to hear of such things. But she saved it. She said she saved it. She destroyed the harvester to save it. Indeed. This casts your actions in a new light, human. This, I believe, will require more thought, both on our actions and on what we must do in response. That's interesting. So the progenitor of the race is still alive. That's pretty cool. They're the Infinite Empire main race, yeah. We have reviewed your actions and the situation, human. We thank you for the destruction of the machinery and saving the giant Faraxon, which we believe is the source of our Colto, or at least its guardian. We will not detain you any longer. While we cannot show you our gratitude overtly, know that you have earned our respect. Your trial is now over. Nice. At least that trial went successfully, unlike last time, which only went semi-successfully. If I did this toxin, you get banned from the planet. Understandably, you just killed their grandpa, essentially. Okay, well, we managed to do everything we needed here. I'm just gonna go... Dang, can't do it. Okay, my party just has to be near me, I guess. Where is Jolie? There he is. Alright. So, what planet do I need to go to next? Aw, little Gizka. Yevon for... No, I'm not doing Bazak. No way. I love my little Gizka. Then Korban, okay. No, not for Bazak? Okay. For a totally unrelated reason. Not so I can lose all my money again? It's a trigger request, okay. Well, I think I'm gonna call it a night here, though. It's actually, holy shit, hold on, what? No. Dang. It's 1 o'clock. Time flies when you're having a good time, I guess. Alright, well, I'm gonna call it a night here. Hope you guys had a good time. Oh my goodness, okay. And yeah, have a nice night, nice day, whatever time zone you're in. And yeah, peace.